Welcome back, everybody, to the Geico E-League Street Fighter V Amateur Tournament Series. My name is Gutex.
And I am Bay Rudy. We have had some great matches. We had double perfects. We had Gutex life advice. We've had some dirty looks all throughout this first day. There's been a lot of mental damage done in the matches so far.
Yeah, a lot of emotional scars, a lot of resentment that built up resentment that starts here at PAX West 2017, and might carry on to future, future PAXs, Evos, Capcom Cups, who knows. But we are in the midst. We're about to get started in the final pool of the day, Pool D.
Yep.
And for those of you guys that are just joining us that weren't watching earlier, we're doing 4 pools today and 4 pools tomorrow. And the top two players from each pool qualify for Monday's finals.
Yeah. I mean,
and these dudes are playing for how much?
You got to say it, Gutex. You've been saying it the whole weekend. I can't express it better than you.
$20,000. Not Gecko, not Geico money.
Okay.
I mean, that's where it's coming from. It's coming from the Gecko.
It's coming from the Lord Gecko.
Yeah.
The Gecko has spoken that it's
God, I wish I could do an Australian accent because I would make some joke about how, Street Fighter V is, severely emptying his pockets. But maybe he had insurance for this.
Yeah, they did. I mean,
some sort of insurance,
it's policy. Planned out. Yeah. So
anyway, it is $20,000.
Yeah, a lot of money. I mean, it is an amateur tournament that was open for, the public here at PAX, but also there was an online qualifier.
There were 2 online qualifiers and a week-long ladder system, and the winners of those qualifiers and the ladder system got flown out here. The Gecko put them on the Gecko jet.
Okay, I like it.
The Gecko plane,
not bad,
and flew them all out. And here they are. And here we are.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into it. There's been a lot of great matches. And the first match that we have in Pool D is going to be Commander Jesse versus EPS 2-1.
Yes, Commander Jesse, of course, repping the team at Wednesday Night Fights, a SoCal player.
Yes.
And one of the best, if not the best, to do it right now.
Yeah, hometown hero.
Yeah, coming for you, that's right.
My hometown.
And
our
your
hometown.
Yes.
and a hero to our respective, Southern California.
And, and really specializing in a character that's not as popular, that you don't see as much as, a lot of people thought they did before, Street Fighter came out, because Dhalsim has a lot of cool new tools in this game, but he definitely has some rough kind of matchups that can be quite frustrating. And
are you suggesting or implying that this matchup
struggle
we're about to see may be a problem?
It may be a problem, but who knows? This is Commander Jesse we're talking about. All right, this guy does work at Wednesday Night Fights, which is pretty much a major every week in terms of competition.
Yes.
And, he's really taking this character to the next level. So
absolutely. And Cammy is, she's tough for Dhalsim. She's very quick. Dhalsim generally wants to stay at a distance. But, the upside is that Commander Jesse fights Cammys all the time.
That's true.
Who knows if EPS 2-1 fights Dhalsim's of this caliber all the time? I don't know. And we're going to find out.
I will fight you.
I'll see. I mean, Cammy, great mobility, great normals, and an amazing jump. Kind of can change her jump arc with the cannon strikes. So she can really kind of get in on Dhalsim. He's not watching out. He's got to have that air control, just like that. As you can see, EPS1 really just trying to bulldog his way in. Jesse's saying, no, you got to stay back.
This is where a lot of, there are differing opinions as to the best way to approach this type of matchup, right? Because on one hand, yes, we know that Dhalsim wants to stay at a distance. He's got low life. But if you just try to bulldog your way in, it may cost you so much life in order, and then
just like that. The amount that EPS 21 was moving throughout that round he was so much more proactive than Jesse. But Jesse just inch by inch took each hit matters so much for him.
Yes.
And it just all builds up over time. And look at this, already at 25% health
not even
loss.
10 seconds down on the clock. And that's the thing, like a Dhalsim, you have to think about it, right? Like a Dhalsim player lives on the edge constantly.
Yes, that's
it's just a constant adrenaline rush to play this character. So you can come at him a million miles an hour with a character like Cammy, as he did. And the Dalsim player is just like, just another day at the office, just another day at the yoga studio.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
You guys can't see it.
You guys
can't see it. Trust me, though. Everybody here was into it.
Ryan gave us the best Dalsim dance I've seen in a bit. But right now, EPS just needs to kind of, I think he needs to be a little bit more patient. He's way too proactive right now. And it's exactly what Jesse wants. He's getting all of these stray hits, making that space.
You know, Dalsim has been training in yoga for years. He understands a bit about patience.
That's true. Yeah.
His flexibility is on point, mobility, you know, discipline, all this stuff. So, you know,
it's just right that you play him like that.
Yeah, like you have to fight fire with fire, and that means that for Dalsim, I just prefer a slower approach.
Yeah.
Like maybe not the last time, but one time when I played Jesse, I used Yuri. And like, obviously Yuri and Cammy is different, but I sat back and I waited.
Yeah.
And Dalsim players are like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Wait, I have to go in?
Yeah, exactly. And it kind of throws them off a little bit. You want to change the pace of the match. You want to kind of not be too predictable because they're always waiting for you to come in. So EPS has to slow down just a little bit, and that'll really help them out. But look at this, Jesse's so good at controlling space and mixes up with a teleport with the fireball on the other side.
See, Cammy players by nature, I don't think, are used to the idea of patience.
That's true.
They're used to
one of the more offensive characters in Street Fighter.
They're just like, I got one speed. Overdrive.
Just gonna go straight in. No, that's right. That's something that's, I think, so difficult to master with the more aggressive characters in Street Fighter, is you need to learn that balance. You need to know the balance of when do I go in and when do I, kind of change the pace.
Yes.
And that takes years of experience. It seems so much easier. It's so much easier said than done. But
oh yeah, it's something that you learn over time.
Yeah.
And here at the Geico Gaming ELEAGUE Street Fighter V Amateur Tournament Series, EPS 2-1 has some things to reflect on.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that's what it's all about, It's like, okay, training, whoa! Who's this guy?
What? Whoa, okay. Showing us the gun. Look, Kyle P looks scared right now. Goodness gracious. He does not like this situation at all.
Jesus.
Okay. There are no guns. There are no guns in Street Fighter.
The crowd. Well, there are now. There are two on stage. Holy moly! I thought it was PAX's responsibility to check weapons at the door. Oh my gosh. Where
Big shout out to Josh Stroll, who says, my second year at PAX West, been having a blast. We'll see how I do at this tournament. Well, we'll see too, Josh. You better make us proud.
I think Kyle might be a little thrown off.
Yeah.
Right now. Yeah.
I know. I don't know. I've never seen him so scared. The spirit of Kyle P lives everywhere. Definitely the guns might take him down.
Look. Proxed came here to make a statement.
Yeah.
Point taken, my friend.
There we go. Kyle P, one of Seattle's own, one of Seattle's finest, comes from a Marvel vs. Capcom background and really found an offensive character that speaks well to him. He's improved so much in the last year. And here he is. This is the aggressive nature we were talking about. Kyle P just loves to rush his opponents down and just go nothing but offense, and we're already on a stun here. It's not going to be enough to close it out. He's going to need one more mix-up.
Not looking good here for Proxed. He's got,
and that's our first perfect. Kyle P showing us. Comes from a dirty background. He plays a game called Marvel vs. Capcom, where there's no such thing as blocking. All right. Kyle P is all offense right now.
Well, Proxed also. Oh, nice. There we go. Okay.
I like the jab as a challenge. Kyle P doing whatever he can to kind of keep him in the corner. He's already close to time. Oh, and okay. It's going to be death next hit. and Kyle P already closing out match number 1. All right, hold on. We'll see. Okay.
Proxed is,
okay, oh, is he doing some
push-ups? He's going to do some push-ups.
Oh my
He's going to pump himself up.
God.
You guys,
What's going on?
5, 6,
Count,
7,
oh,
8,
the clap
9.
back. Okay, you guys
10.
can't see this.
Those count for double. Oh, and the one arm.
The expression on Kyle's face says everything right now. All right? He does not want to play this man.
I've never seen this before in my life, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, God.
Proxed just took some time to regroup mentally and physically.
That's exactly what he needed.
And maybe, maybe he'll go back to character select. And now he's, see, that was a little bit of cardio.
Yeah.
That was some chest. And then he's doing curls with the Razor Fight Stick. Yeah. I got to say, never in all my years have I seen a display like that.
That was beautiful. Let's see if that's going to help him out here. Proxed might be better at the gym than he is at Street Fighter.
Hey, this is the thing. This is the thing. You can learn to be good at Street Fighter.
True. That's very true.
But being well put together physically is a status symbol that money cannot buy.
So who really wins this match, Gutex?
Hey, I'm telling. This is the thing. Like, you know how long it takes? Think about just bear with me for a moment. How long, realistically, do you think it took for Proxed to look like that? Do you think he was born that way?
Of course not. This man is nothing but hard work and dedication and human form.
And if you could apply that sort of hard work and dedication physically over time, discipline, consistency, effort, then Street Fighter, is easy.
Okay.
Yeah,
there you go.
Because it takes the same type of commitment to excellence in order to be good at a fighting game or bodybuilding, lifting weights, or whatever.
And that was it. That was our 6th episode of the Gutex Life Advice. Thank you, Gutex.
The people are impressed.
The people understand.
The people are impressed.
Hey, man.
Proxed, I am impressed.
Yeah, Proxed did a good job.
This man came up here and put on a show.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to see. I want to be entertained.
Exactly. Proxed,
he's
the winner of our hearts. He's still impressed. In the tournament.
Yeah,
all right, we might still see a few more push-ups.
He's still in it. Yeah.
So we're good.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Street Fighter, you can learn it. There's plenty of materials out there that have been created by people that may or may not be sitting at this desk. There's all kinds of different options available. But I'll tell you what, I think it takes a lot longer to look like that than it takes to get good at Street Fighter. So he has my respect.
He's the winner in your heart.
He's the winner in my heart.
Yes. Props to Proxed, man. Giving us a show.
Proxed, dude, that's what's up. Hey, not to take anything away from Kyle P, because Kyle P is literally one of the strongest Laura players out there.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, he was the guy that would be like feeding Mike Ross like Laura tech.
Probably, yeah. Kyle P looks out. That's the thing I gotta say about the Seattle scene. Everyone is always willing to help out. They're want to push the game forward. And I felt that from being from Vancouver, and they're kind of like our rival territory. And so we always drive down, go back and forth between the two, and the Seattle guys have always helped us level up, and for Street Fighter 4.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's a good look.
They're a good all about. Traveling drivable distances, take a little road trip with you and the crew.
Yeah.
Go down, take their money, and then spend it on dumb things on the way home.
We were talking about earlier how Street Fighter is a game where you need to kind of play it locally. It's a game that's very difficult to get good at just only playing online, but it's not until you start really coming out to events like these presented by Geico where you really get to level up your game. That's what's so fun about this amateur series, the fact that the people who really want to test their skills get that opportunity here.
It's true. It's true. These are essentially it's an amateur tournament with professional prize money. Let's be real here.
But looks like we have Commander Jesse coming up against DAC or DAC.
DAC, Digital Audio Controller.
Okay.
I don't know. It might just be DAC.
Let's see how Dak plays here. I mean, Ryu, a character that
I haven't seen in a while.
We have not seen in a long time.
Where's this guy been all season?
He has been a road warrior. He's been away from the Street Fighter world. A lot of things have changed since Season 2, and Ryu is one of them. But we'll see how aggressive Commander Jesse plays this too. I mean, Ryu, like, it's always been a matchup that Ryu has really had to work on. Like it's been.
Well, I believe that Dalsum was kind of created specifically as a counter to Ryu, you know, back in Street Fighter 2.
There are some interesting tools you could use. I mean,
yeah, he's always been at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, as you can see.
Yeah. I mean, Commander Jesse already playing aggressive here. Like, I don't think he's too afraid. I think as soon as he saw the Ryu pick, he was like, you know what? I think this battle's over.
Wow. I think you may be projecting here a little bit.
Okay. Dak got some momentum. Close to stun already. If he has to chase down, though, didn't want to be too predictable.
I like this approach. Walk forward, block. Walk forward, block. And look at his life lead.
Yeah.
Now, he doesn't have to do a whole lot. I mean, Dalsum is very dangerous right now. He's got full V-trigger, full super. So he's not out of, you know, it's not a done deal.
Okay, stand forward.
I was waiting for that hyper fighting or super turbo psychic uppercut right there.
Yeah. But okay, there it is. There's one psychic uppercut. He does have V-trigger right now. Even though he V-skilled a lot, he can take a little risk here and give himself a cancel. Okay. Oh, and what a great use of space by Commander Jesse.
And what a ineffective use of V-trigger.
Yes.
Or V-gauge.
Because you can freeze time and really help yourself out as soon as he's in there. There was a lot of stuff you could have done there with that V-trigger, but
you can freeze time. You could have used V-reversal with Dalsum having such low health.
Exactly.
That would have that significant gray life damage conversion.
Yeah. Dak definitely looked stronger the last round. Even though he lost, I think he's kind of finding his pace, but
yeah, I agree. But it looks like Commander Jesse is having none of this. I mean, wow, he like caught him hitting a button right now.
I don't know if he was trying to V-reverse. It might have been because I think there's too short of hit stun on the standing jab, and I think he tried to V-reverse, but it was late and the jab came out or something.
Yeah, that was really weird. But Commander Jesse is, you know, he was one of the guys that qualified in the online qualifier.
That's right. He's definitely one of the biggest threats in the tournament. Okay. Nice back throw. Commander Jesse making some space. He's actually playing a lot more offensive. He's realizing that Dak's defense hasn't really been on point, and he can really bully him here with Dalsum. Just like that.
Ooh, what a weird cross-up. That was so sneaky.
And Commander
you can't trust this Yoga Master at all.
Man.
Whew. That was so dirty.
He makes Dalsum look extremely top tier, but you know, a character definitely it takes a player like Commander Jesse to use a character like Dalsum.
You have to really dedicate yourself to yoga.
And you notice a lot of people who do main Dalsum don't really have a lot of sub-characters very often, or if they do,
it's a full commitment.
It is, yeah.
Some characters, you know, sometimes you're in a long-term, you know, monogamous, committed relationship.
That's right. It is. It really is.
That's the only way to play Dalsum.
Yeah.
Nobody has like side chick Dalsum.
Yeah.
Like that just doesn't exist. Like, oh, I just have like a pocket Dalsum that like nobody knows.
And usually it's really messy because they really like. There's no one else who really plays like Dalsum, right?
Right.
Like the way you control space.
There's not a whole lot of crossover.
Yeah. Yeah. And what is this? Okay, rock paper scissors. What is this for side? Okay, who got bodied? Who got bodied? Okay, no. Hold on. Come on, Calpe. You play Marvel. You play rock, paper, scissors all the time. Okay. That's a loss for Kyle. That's a tie. Oh,
what?
okay.
I love
Kyle P.
What?
I don't know what that was for. I have no idea what that was for.
Was that a match?
I think he moves on in the bracket.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Toga says, have you guys been enjoying day one of hashtag Geico SFV, Gutex and Beirudi closing out the day on ...
Oh, we got to guess that last bit.
But closing out the day on the tail end of...
Oh, the tail end? I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. The tail end of the Gecko world.
Tail end of the Gecko.
I tried. I gave myself a 6. Shout out to Toga, though. One of the commentators you guys saw on here earlier. Did a fantastic job.
Well, at Jash Games saying, this is my second year at PAX West, and I've been having a blast. Yeah. We'll see how I do at this tournament. Hashtag Geico SFB. Hashtag playa.
All right, here we go. Kyle P versus Dickson. We saw Kyle P earlier with a Mauling. Dickson, a local Seattle player. You know, I think he used to play a lot more Street Fighter 4 than he played this game. But, I mean, Balrog, one of the scariest, also a very scary offensive character in this game. Just it takes one V-trigger activation to change the pace of the entire match.
Yeah, and I think based on Kyle's match with Proxed, I think he's trying to be he's trying to regain the favor of the crowd with his Laura Bonita DLC.
Okay. Yeah. Mike Ross is out there smiling for his favorite outfit.
This is you know the meta game is important.
Yeah. Okay.
Balrog very dangerous right now. Full V trigger. All it takes is one opening.
Nice.
Stomp into V trigger.
I love that neutral jump from Kyle P. Just knew that approach, and yeah, he caught him hitting a button there. Can't really press too many buttons on that Laura pressure, especially when it's EX. Really, really risky. Okay. Look at this in and out style by Kyle P. Using that V skill so well.
Very hard to deal with, super hard to react to. Same thing with Balrog. Oh, wow, nice
counter, but she was airborne. This is going to be stunned. Oh, no, he didn't burn the meter. Oh, he may have given up a lot.
Oh, no, he dropped his combo. Big opportunity missed right there.
Nice.
Finally, somebody uses view reversal to put him back in the corner, get some gray life.
He knows he's not going to get V-trigger anymore, so you might as well take off the pressure using the view reverse.
Totally could have it.
Like, so aggressive right now.
Oh god, this could go either way. One hit into B trigger.
Oh,
there it is.
Yeah.
And he super plus after that.
Yeah, I don't know what Kyle was trying to do.
He hit the panic button.
Yes.
He was terrified. $20,000 of Gecko's money, of the Gecko's money is at stake. You know, these guys are playing for high stakes. All right, nice. I think. Oh, okay. All right. I thought Kyle P looked like he was on tilt a little bit after that beatdown last round.
Yeah, Kyle P jumping a lot.
Dixon's doing a great job of space control.
I mean, Balrog players know how to do that. You know, Balrog was actually a much more defensive character in previous games than he is in this one. Yeah, and then they just turned him into Dudley. Okay. Kyle P.
Look at this.
Yeah,
total control.
That was great.
From the champ.
Moved back, waited for any sort of twitch from Kyle P.
Look at Dickson. Look how. Just another day at the boxing gym. No big deal. Yeah. How's that feel? How's that feel, Kyle? Think about that for a second.
Let's see what adjustments Kyle P can make here. I mean, wasn't the most convincing victory, but I mean, we saw this.
But the mental damage,
listen, Kyle P plays Marvel versus Capcom. He is used to mental damage.
All right, that's fair.
That's fair. This is nothing to him.
It's true. I mean, as a Marvel player, you sit there and you have to watch your character get killed for 15 seconds and think about your life. I mean, I guess that builds a certain type of mental strength that not all Street Fighter players have.
Okay. This is the strength we were talking about. I mean, Kyle P kind of trying to get the momentum back on his side, but the command grab whipped.
That looked like a huge execution error.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what he wanted.
Dixon is one round away from sending Kyle P to losers. Kyle P, of course, one of the... Pretty sure Kyle P qualified. No.
I'm not sure, actually. Kyle P said that Seattle local, maybe sent to losers early here. Oh, look at that little shimmy there with the crouch spears. And Dickson, okay, uses the armor. I like it. The EX tackle. That's what he needed.
There you go. I really like that use of reversal right there. Again, look at that gray life. Pay attention to the gray life on Lawrence.
Any hit is going to kill.
One hit is going to convert
Kyle
that.
P needs to back out.
He still has to play safe. Look at that.
No, Kyle P was just all offense. He needed to kind of go back, regain some gray health, but he just wanted to keep going in.
V reversal is this game's insurance policy.
It is. Oh, Brian, you are amazing. Geico definitely condones insurance policies, right? That was good. That was really
for player 2.
Thank you.
Impressive.
It's the Geico way. 15 minutes in training mode could save you $15,000 of heartache.
More than $15,000, but absolutely. But good stuff. I mean, Kyle P's still in it.
Yeah.
I didn't expect, I actually thought he was going to.
He was definitely, I think he's got a strong chance of making it out, but Commander Jesse looks to be in full control right now.
I think so too, yeah. I think he's the one to take out
he's
in
feeling good.
in this pool here.